town sat a boy in his guitar. People came from miles around and all the girls there to Austin. Where's hotting up and leaving home, and Melanie and Hop come see the show and go and listen to the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat-top box. He would play. Well, he couldn't ride a wrangle and he never cared to make a dime. Give him his guitar, he'd be happy all the time. And all the girls from 9 to 90 were slapping hands and tapping toes and begging him, don't stop and hypnotize. And fascinated by the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat-top box, he would play. Well, one day he was gone and no one ever saw him round. He vanished like the breeze. They forgot him in that little town, but all the girls bummed on about him. They hung around that cabaret till the doors were locked. And then one day on the hit parade sat the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat-top box. He would play. Thank you. One of the things I loved about Rick is his music taste was eclectic. So eclectic, I mean, you guys might know him as a bluegrass player and a country player and a folk player and a rock and roll player and whatever else he played. But my mother was a classical pianist, a professional one. And one day we were having band practice at my house and my mother was there and she got to playing with Rick. And did you know he plays classical guitar? They sat together and played on the piano, Jesu Juive Man's Desiring. Anyway, my mother couldn't be here tonight because she's in the hospital. They got along famously.
One of the greatest things I remember about Rick, too, is, and he's here tonight with us, but he'd get to playing music or just supporting and listening, and that grin, it went from the right here all the way back to where his ears hook on, man. It was always a great big smile. Great supporter of us and all music, and it's a pleasure to be here. Engineers don't wait from the trains anymore, not like they did back in 1954. They got computers and diesels and things, and the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore. Engineers don't wait from the trains. When I was a little boy, I'd hang around the tracks, watching them trains go to Louisville and back. I had my dream, boy, and I had my plans. I was gonna be an engineer man. And the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore, not like they did back in 1954. They got computers and diesels and things, and the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore. Engineers don't wait from the trains. chug and spew. They were my heroes and they knew that I knew. No matter how far they'd snake down the track, they'd go somewhere, they'd turn around and back. And the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore, not like they did back in 1954. They got computers and diesels and things, and the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore. Engineers don't wait from the trains. There's more important things that happen in this world. Engineers forgot all the little boys and girls. Still get a far away look in my eye when I hear an old train in the night. And the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore, not like they did back in 1954. They got computers and diesels and things, and the engineers don't wait from the trains anymore. Engineers don't wait from the trains anymore. Engineers don't wait from the trains.
Thank you. Tom D. Hall was a favorite of my dad's, and we had a tape of Tom D. Hall doing that engineer song, which I love. Rick was a particular fan, I think, of Gordon Lightfoot, and so am I. This is a little Gordon Lightfoot. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home. I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, 707 set to go. He's away in Westwood Bound, old and drunk as I can be. Like you can a freight train, in the early morning rain, no place to go. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away in Westwood Bound, far above the clouds she flies, where the morning rain don't fall, the sun always shines. There she goes, my friend, in about 3 hours' time. me down. It's no earthly good to me. I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane, no, like you can a freight train. I best be on my way in the early morning rain. I best be on my way in the early morning rain.
Miss Carrie Wallace on that guitar. Pretty handy, isn't she?
One of Rick's favorite songs is one called Under the Wyoming Moon. And this Mr. Cal Winland over here wrote that song, and it was first released on my first album, and it's been #1 on radio airplay 2 years in a row.